Hello and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new to my channel, thanks for joining me today. If you like what you see in today's video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. I'll be posting future videos on the progress with this renovation project, like I did with the last one. I've spent these last few weeks trying to find another property to flip. The market here is bonkers right now. It is so hard, whether you're an investor like my mom and I, or you're an owner-occupant buyer. Just trying to get your hands on a property is extremely difficult. The market here is extremely competitive. We looked at, gosh, I don't even know, maybe a dozen houses, somewhere around there, over the last few weeks. Well, since I posted my last video. We put offers on, I'm gonna say at least half of those homes, but we kept getting outbid. Every single property had multiple offers on it, and people were paying well over asking price. They actually got 3 cash offers the first day on the market. Ours, of the 3, was actually the lowest offer. The reason the seller went with us is because the other 2 offers were from out-of-state buyers and we were local buyers, and that sat better with the seller apparently, from what our realtor told us. But also one of those offers, the highest offer, they asked for an inspection contingency, and for whatever reason, I don't know, they were asking for 20 days. That is an extremely long inspection period. That turned the seller off, even though he was going to get more money possibly for the place if the buyer went through with the offer. But he didn't want to deal with that. That's understandable. So he ended up coming back to us as the lowest of 3 offers and saying, if you're willing to come up $900 to meet the second highest offer, you can have the place. So obviously, after looking for 5 weeks, making countless offers on properties and losing out on them, we were not going to lose a property that we really wanted because we knew it would be a good investment, over $900. So we said, okay, sure, you can squeeze an extra $900 out of us. We want the house. If we decided for some reason that we did want to back out because we didn't ask for an inspection contingency, we were going to lose our deposit. So can you like drive away or shut that thing off? Noisemakers. But thankfully, after viewing the house, we like it, we still wanted it, and everything was right with the world, and here we are now, the owners of our next flip property, which I'm very excited about. So let's take a look at the property. It's a mid-century modern property built in 1956. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,238 square feet, and it also has a family room. Stepping in the door here, you're in the living room. Through that doorway is the kitchen. There's actually an original pocket door. Over to the right here of the kitchen is the dining area. And do you notice anything odd about the dining area? Well, I'm guessing in the 1980s, they renovated the kitchen and they added cabinetry here to extend the kitchen to make it bigger. The problem is, as you can tell by the location of the chandelier, that cabinetry eats into the dining area footprint. See how close the chandelier is to the cabinetry? There is no room to put a table there. The original footprint of the kitchen was where the pantry currently is. There used to be a doorway here. And I can tell that when I look up at the ceiling. See how the ceiling has that beam? There used to be a wall here. And they extended this cabinetry beyond that point. So the original footprint of the kitchen was itty bitty. It was just this little tiny area here. And then you've got a pantry here, which is nice to have. With the fridge sitting here, if you draw a line along here, that's where the edge of the fridge is going to be. And so we're going to end the cabinetry right about here when we renovate the kitchen. That'll free up some space in the dining area, hopefully enough. There's only so much we can do. You know, we have to work within the footprint that was given to us. This kitchen is going to go through a thorough transformation. I'm planning on getting rid of these 1980s kitchen cabinets and the countertops. It's going to be all new appliances. With me having a passion for mid-century modern architecture, I want to try to honor the architecture of the home as best as I can. I want to do a modern and distinctive kitchen within budget. So I'm looking at slab door cabinetry, either in white or a light color ash finish. I think that's going to really set this kitchen apart from every other flip we see on the market. Most flippers nowadays are putting in white shaker cabinets and you know, like speckled black and white granite countertops, or if you're lucky as a buyer, you might get white quartz countertops. That's the latest and greatest thing right now, quartz countertops. We cannot do that in this kitchen on this flip. I think it's overkill for this neighborhood, first of all. Second of all, it's definitely way out of budget to do quartz. So it's going to be some kind of laminate, maybe high def laminate. Some of that looks really good, countertop. I'm thinking maybe like a white marble look. I'm kind of toying with the idea of a wood slab look countertop, but I'm afraid that's going to look country. I have seen some original mid-century modern homes with vintage original wood slab countertops on modern cabinetry, and it can look really nice. It helps warm up what could be a cold modern space, but this being a flip, we're renovating it to resell. I don't know that wood looking countertops are going to appeal to buyers. So we'll probably do a stone look, white marble look kind of laminate countertop. So it's gonna look a million times better. That's all that matters. So continuing our tour from the kitchen dining area, here's the living room again. It's a really good sized living room. I want to point that out. There's plenty of room to put a love seat like this and another sofa over here and your TV over here if you want to do that, and that would create like an entry area behind the love seat. Or you could do a sofa and a chair and maybe a chair over here, and then put your TV on this wall over here. So there's some different scenarios for your furniture layout, which is good. That's not always an option with the way some houses are designed. You do have a closet, I forgot to point that out, at the front door. It's behind the front door there. I'm not gonna mess with it because I've got that bucket holding the door open right now. The wind kept slamming it on me. And then at the other end of the living room here next to the dining area, there is a family room. I've already taken the liberty of removing the disgusting 1980s blue carpet that was in here. It was making the house smell so bad. And you could see there's this original knotty pine wood paneling. It's the good quality stuff. It's not that sheet paneling. This is actual contoured pine board paneling. I don't want to get rid of this. Yes, it is way too dark in here with that paneling, and it looks very dated. So what I would like to do is sand it down, see what that looks like. If it doesn't look great, then I want to go ahead and paint it. I've seen homes where they paint original knotty pine like this, and it can look really nice. I can't see ripping it all out. So on this wall, we have a weird situation. This is actually a wall shared with the carport. This wall bothers the heck out of me because we've got 4 different size and shaped windows. That looks really hokey. I don't like that. I'm not sure what to do about it at this point. I'm thinking perhaps the 2 windows on the right we will get rid of and keep these 2 windows here. My thinking is that it would be nice to keep light coming in from this wall. This is the south side of the house. The front is the south side of the house. but keeping these two windows here because they match the rest of the windows over here. Lots of windows like this, very typical of mid-century modern architecture, and I don't want to lose that aspect. We're debating if we want to build a closet in this room. That way we can call it a fourth bedroom. It would be a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. My only reservation with doing that is that in a house with only 1,238 square feet, which is a smaller house, turning a family room into a 4th bedroom might not add value. At worst, it wouldn't affect the value at all, good or bad. It would just be worth about the same, which would be a waste of our time and money, obviously, to put a closet into this family room. So we're still talking about doing that or not and throwing ideas around. I might run it by my realtor, see what he thinks. Off the back of the family room here is a good-sized cover patio. It's dirty and has some disgusting carpet on it right now, but it would be a really nice space. And there's a couple of doors here that are storage. It's about, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 feet deep, and it runs the full length of this wall here. So both of these doors go into the same room. But let's head back inside because I want to show you another outdoor space that this property has. Beside that patio, off the dining room here, there is a big screen porch. It's full of leftovers from the previous owner. I think there might have been a tenant in here, I'm not sure. But as you can see, it's very dark right now. Everything is painted chocolate brown. I would like to paint everything probably in here, except for the floor, white and really brighten it up, make it a more inviting and cheerful place to spend your time outdoors. Here's a view of the backyard. It's not all that deep. I'm going to say it's about 30 feet deep. Here's that patio I was just showing you off the back of the family room. And there's also included a very large outbuilding here. We'll visit the opposite end of the house now, where all your bedrooms and bathrooms are located. So let's look to the right here. At the far right end of the hall, you've got a very vintage, original looking bathroom with a beige and black mosaic tiled floor. I really don't like it personally. Maybe someone out there does, but we will not be keeping this floor. It's not going to appeal to the average buyer, and it certainly would not help our resale value, so we're going to get rid of that. The toilet and the sink are not original. Those are fairly recent replacements. We're going to be getting rid of both of those. I'd like to put in a vanity cabinet. Everybody can always use more storage in the bathroom. We have what I think may be the original medicine cabinet. It's not in great shape though. It's rusting inside and out, so we'll be replacing that. The light fixture is nothing special. It's a newer addition. I love this glass block window. The shower tile is a lemon meringue pie yellow is what I'm gonna call it, with black accent. A very original tub, which I think is really vintage and cool, and I'm really hoping we can salvage it and keep it. Okay, heading out into the hall, and to the right is the first bedroom. It's a pretty small bedroom. I'll go ahead and say that all 3 bedrooms are very small. They're all about this size. We've got a decent sized closet for a little bedroom. Nothing special though. Heading back out into the hall. On the left here is the HVAC closet. That's where your air handler is. On the right is the smallest bedroom. It has a similar size closet. Hi. And then at the end of the hall is the master bedroom. Again, very small. To the right, when you first walk in, is definitely the largest closet. It's a pretty big closet. I mean, by modern standards, it's not, but for 1956 standards, absolutely, this is a good sized closet. I will say this bedroom with having 3 big windows, it's a very bright bedroom. This is the south side of the house and the west side of the house over here. So in the afternoon like this, it's a very bright room. I really like it. And yes, there's a wheelbarrow in here. That's me getting set up to do demo work on this master bath. But here's the master bath. It's a 3/4. We've got the same sink and toilet arrangement. Again, nothing special, and they're gonna go. I'd like to put a vanity cabinet in. Same medicine cabinet. This one seems to be in a little bit better shape, so we may be able to salvage and keep this. I don't know. Same basic modern light fixture there. One kind of cool feature is this built-in cabinet. I love when older houses like this have built-in cabinetry. Then you have a shower here, which looks like vintage tile. I do not think it's the original tile work though. The reason I say that is if you look at this row of black tiles here, look how uneven and crooked they are. I don't think that's original. The shower ceiling does not have a light. There's no fan in this bathroom at all. So we'll talk to an electrician, see what he says. Oh, what do you think of this round texture on the ceiling? I like some ceiling textures. This particular ceiling texture I think is kind of gross looking. I don't like these circles. It's just my personal taste. All of the bedrooms have that same weird circle texture. The hallway and into the living room here and the dining area have, I don't know the actual name of this texture, but I call it a star stippled texture. I think it's kind of cool. So that's a tour of our next flip. Comment below, let me know what you think. Do you think this house has potential? I think it does. 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes, potentially this being a 4-bed, 2-bath home. Very appealing. It's going to be, I expect it to be a very hot property once it hits the market. We will be going on the market in the fall, and that's not a great time to be listing a property. But we can only do what we can do. I'm doing 90% of the work myself. I can only work so fast. I only have so much energy, so it is what it is. I'll continue to make additional videos about this property through the progress of renovating it, talking about ideas we have, what we're going to be doing to the property room by room. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more about this house in the future, by all means hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified when I post new videos, and I hope to see you back here. Take care. We have roosters next door.